same, same.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the other book, I have it
Another.
on my Kindle.
Oh, Kindle. Nice. Great.
Yeah, so sometimes I check out from the e-library in my Kindle,
E-library.
and sometimes I buy the book because I
Ooh,
prefer
yeah. This
paperbacks.
is so cute, cute package.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. I This is why I love
uh,
buying like physical copies, and then when
uh,
I read, I like write in my books and
oh,
stuff like that.
nice. Amazing. So,
Yeah, I'm actually going
oh,
to a bookstore this weekend to buy another book. So
oh,
I buy too
um,
many. I don't buy clothes. I just buy books.
ooh. I borrowed two books you recommend yesterday from the library.
Mhm.
After
Nice.
reviewing the summary of yesterday's lesson, I'd like to take some time to read them aloud.
Mhm.
Yeah. So first, I'll share the uh, display. Here you are.
Mhm.
Uh, so I'll read now. So the roads, last lesson we shared. So some topics, touch on some topics.
Mhm.
Uh, this is a summary. The roads in Japan are sorry, cycling in Berlin in Japan. You shared that they had been cycling around Berlin for about a month using one of their roommates' bike. They praised Berlin's bike-friendly infrastructure, saying that it is often faster to cycle than take public transportation. They explained that biking, biking to school and
Mhm.
tennis lesson saves them a lot of time compared to taking the metro. Uh,
Mhm.
the, I also shared the experience with cycling and agreed that it is convenient for door-to-door travel. They mentioned that in Japan, roads are narrow, so cyclists must be careful while riding alongside trucks, motorbikes, and
Mhm.
cars. You acknowledge that in Berlin, some areas lack dedicated bike lane, but the roads are generally wide enough for cars to go around cyclists. Yeah, thank you. And
Amazing. Nice.
yeah, I looked up the phrase I struggle with in our last lesson and rewrote my sentence. I'd like to
Mhm.
share them here.
Go
This
for it.
is this is in Japan the roads the roads are very narrow. So then so when cycling on the road, it can be scary to ride alongside cars and trucks. Is this
Mhm.
correct? Does it make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Uh, And the roads in Japan are narrow, and then when cycling on the roads, it's scary to ride alongside cars and truck. あと、
Mhm.
あ
Yeah. You could also say, I would say, like in that one, like the roads in Japan are narrow, and when cycling on the road, it's
うん、
scary to ride alongside cars and trucks.
うん、
You could also, instead of saying and, you could say so.
そう、
So you could say the roads in Japan are
そう、
narrow. So when cycling on the
そう、
road, or you can
うん、
take it out. You could even say the roads in Japan are narrow, period. When cycling
period,
on the road, comma,
うん、
it's scary to ride alongside cars and trucks. Like all of them are correct. It's just different
あ、
ways of
う
saying
ん、
it.
OK. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. あ、 And when I went to Germany 2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
ago, 2 years ago, I
Mm-hmm.
noticed that the bike lanes were well developed, and I thought it was really nice. Mm. So
Mm-hmm.
I before rest, I German bike lane was so clear. It's correct answer. I noticed that the bike lanes were well developed.
Yeah.
Mm,
You could also
mm.
say, I noticed that the bike lanes infrastructure was
Infrastructure,
are really well done.
really well done. Okay,
Hmm. You can
thank you.
also say that.
Mm. And the great the great things about using a bicycle is that you can go door to door to your destination. That's why sometimes it's further taking public transportation like the metro.
Hmm.
So, Sibel, I have questions. So,
Hmm.
what's different from door to door or directly to your destination without transports? Do,
So when yeah, so it's just like the way you use them.
mm,
So like whenever we refer to, for example, when we use door to door, it's really from the moment you leave your house to the
mm,
moment you get to the next place. So
mm,
like people like a common phrase will be like, "Oh yeah, my commute door to door
mm,
is
mm.
40 minutes." So that's
Door
saying like
commute
your commute to work from the moment you leave your house to the moment you get to work
mm,
is 40
mm.
minutes door to door.
Door to door.
Um Directly to your destination without transfers is more of an explanation. Like door to door is a
Explanation.
phrase, and this
Mm,
one is more of an explanation. Because, for example, when you say you're going somewhere door to door,
mm,
it's possible that you have transfers, or or you switch from the metro to a bus, or you take a bike. But
mm,
when you're saying directly to your destination without transfers, that
mm.
assumes that you're taking public transit and you don't have to change between bus or change different to a different metro line. So that kind of
Oh,
is a little bit more specific versus door to door, just like getting from one place from the moment you leave your house to the other.
mm. Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Well, what's the most used phrase? Uh, do you prefer one of three, one of them?
I use door to door.
Door to door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say
Uh,
like directly to your destination without transfers. It's
uh,
not really like a phrase. It's like I would
uh,
only say that, for example, I would usually just use that if I'm taking the U-Bahn, like the metro here in Berlin, and
Uber.
I'm like, yeah, like the U8 will take me directly to the restaurant
Uh,
without
uh,
transfers.
without
That's how I
transfer.
would use this.
Uh, uh.
But besides, like, I would never use this phrase when talking about bikes.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Uh, door to door. Okay, I relieved. Yeah,
Hmm.
thank you.
Yeah. Versus, like, I would say, like, oh, yeah, like, I would say, like, let's say my friend says, like, hey, how long is it going to take for you to get to
Uh,
my house? That'd say door to door, 15 minutes.
door to door 15. Yeah,
So she
I
knows that the
commute.
second I tell her, like, I leave my house, I'll get there in
Uh,
15 minutes.
uh, I commute. Uh, I commute my office. 15 minutes door to door.
No, so
It's
when so commute, you never have to say
commute.
work because commute is always
Uh,
like if I just say like my commute is,
my
the
you.
assumption is that
Uh,
it's for work. Unless if I want to
uh,
say like my commute to tennis, but that's a little bit weird. So commute is
uh,
referring to work. So you would just say my commute
my
door
commute
door to door
door
is
to door.
15.
15.
Say 15 minutes.
Okay. My
Or
commute
if you want to
door
say, you can also say, it only takes me 15 minutes door
only
to
takes me.
door.
Thank you. Okay. I'll
You could also
I'll
say
read
something like
again.
that.
My commute door to door is 50 minutes, or it only takes me 15 minutes door to door.
Yeah. So the first one, my commute,
Mm.
you only say this for work.
Okay, okay.
But the second one, you can say it when you go anywhere. Like if I'm going
Ah,
to the mall, I say it only takes me
mm,
15 minutes door to door.
mm. Okay, okay.
You can use it
So
for any
se
situation.
second answer is so how long does it takes there? So
Yeah.
it takes 15 minutes by bicycle, or it only takes me 15 minutes door to door.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bicycle. It could be
Mm,
on the train, on the bus. It
mm,
just tells
mm,
you like how long it's going to take you to get somewhere from the
mm,
moment you leave
mm,
your house to the second you get to whatever your destination is.
Okay, and that's makes sense. I make sense. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Okay.
Problem.
Next topic so Tokyo Marathon and running. Uh, Conversation shifted the Tokyo Marathon, which the your sister has recently participated in. Uh, I mentioned that the weather during the marathon was quite warm, making it challenging for the runners. Interesti- Interestingly, singer Harry Styles also participated in the marathon, which made the tutor excited as they are a big fan of his music. They share their admiration for Harry Styles and recounted their experience of attending his concerts. Yeah,
Hmm.
nice.
Yeah, I love
So,
Harry Styles.
yeah, uh, yeah, I shared so YouTube channel, so Harry Styles holding hands with friends.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Holding
I
hands.
haven't seen that video. That's so funny. That's so cute.
Uh,
So funny.
uh, oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you. I want to share.
Nice.
Uh,
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I saw some
yeah,
other videos of him
yeah,
running.
some videos. Yeah, Tokyo Marathon running, mm, and yeah, as it was. Wow,
Yeah,
good,
I've seen
so
that
good.
video a million times. I've
Eh,
seen it a lot.
I want to say, I want to, uh, popular artists have such busy schedule, so they need to take a break. Hopefully, after that, they can come back with even more powerful music and creative work. Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
Totally.
and uh, after lesson, I check the hairstyle uh,
Hmm.
relation to Japan. Mm.
Yeah, he loves Japan.
He likes Japan, so he has a deep affection for Japan, evident through his frequent visitors activities. I read now. March 2023 concerts. He performed at Tokyo Ariake Arena. Thrilling fans with his dynamic shows.
Hmm.
March 2025 Tokyo Marathon. Harry completed the marathon with an impressive time of 3 hours, 24 minutes, and
Wow,
7 seconds.
he's
Oh, so
fast.
so fast.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
crazy.
think so.
He's
Yeah,
super
crazy.
fit. Yeah,
Yeah.
he goes to the gym and works out. He lives in London, and everyone always sees him running around London.
Ooh. Wow.
Mhm.
He's an athlete. Wow.
Yeah. I think he's
Okay.
trying to be in a Marvel movie or something, so he's been
Um,
working out a lot.
oh, okay. Marvel
Yeah.
movie. Wow.
Hmm.
And album inspiration, his 2022 album, Harry's House, draws influence from Japanese music and particularly,
Yep,
particularly
particularly. Yep.
Haruomi, Hosono's 1973 albums, Hosono House.
Ah, I didn't know
Wow.
that actually.
Okay. These experience highlights Harry's uh, genius. 違う。
Genuine.
genuine, genuine.
Mhm.
ああ、リアル
Yes. Uh-huh.
genuine. うん。
Yeah,
connection to
genuine is
Japan.
like when you really mean something. Like it really
うん。
means
うん。
something real to you.
Oh, okay. So I want to share things. 2 years ago, when I visited Brighton, UK, I stayed in a hostel and shared a room with a woman who has a big fan of Louis Tomlinson. Do you know?
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, he
So,
was in One Direction. Of course, I know him.
yeah. So she told me he was staying there for his tour. I
Mhm.
already knew about One Direction in Japan, but that moment made me realize just how globally popular they truly are. Yeah. So,
Mhm.
world tour, uh,
Mhm.
Louis Tomlinson. Yeah. Mm.
Mhm.
It's recalled, remembered this uh, episode. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, I have questions, Sibel. So, if
Mhm.
your sister has shared her thoughts on the Tokyo Marathon or any experience from her stay in Japan, please let me know.
Oh, yeah, we talked a bit. Um, well, she actually sent us today in our group
Uh,
chat. I
uh,
think she's in Osaka right now.
uh, uh.
Let me find
Osaka.
it.
Uh,
Yeah, and she was like really impressed how it's normal, like how
uh,
you see little kids
uh,
like coming home from school. So
uh,
she's,
uh,
and they
uh,
all have the little uniforms and
uh,
the
uh,
backpacks and stuff, and she
backpack.
found it super cute. She was
Ah,
like,
uh,
yeah. And then also, they went to eat at a restaurant for dinner,
mm,
and they
mm,
were using chopsticks, her and her boyfriend. And this
mm,
Japanese was it wait, this Japanese couple was sitting next to them
mm,
and told them, "Wow,
mm.
you guys use chopsticks perfectly." They were very impressed. And they asked my sister like, "Where are you from?" And it's like, "Oh, we're from
Mm.
the US." And they were like, "You guys are American?" And they were so shocked that Americans knew how to use chopsticks.
Whew. Wow, amazing.
Yeah. My chopsticks, I don't know how to use them. I suck. But my sister's really good at it. So she feels really proud that a Japanese person told her that she knows how to use chopsticks correctly.
Please wait. This chopstick. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm a lefty. あ
Ah, okay, cool.
うん、これね。It's
Yeah,
not
that's how my
difficult, yeah.
sister does it. My sister
うん、
does it perfectly. Me,
wow. うん。あははは。
no.
Wow.
Like the moment I go to Japan, I'm gonna
うん、
be so embarrassed. with how I use my chopsticks because I hold them terribly. I'm so bad at it.
Wow, amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you for sharing. Yeah, it's amazing. Uh, how long did you stay? How long will your sister stay in Japan?
Like, I think 10 days.
Oh,
Yeah, she's going to Kyoto next.
Kyoto. Yeah, so many people. So many people. Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay. Next, book and movie. You mentioned that
Mhm.
they are reading what I talking about when I talk about running by Haruki
Mhm.
Murakami. On this one.
Mhm.
Mm. And it's also Japanese Japanese one. Same
Ah,
same.
nice.
Uh, so before lesson, so I read books in Japan. Then I
Mhm.
checked uh, this episode. Then I tried
Mhm.
I tried little. So
Nice.
I'll read aloud. So
Mhm.
one one paragraph.
Okay.
Uh, okay. So first, uh, forward suffering is optional. There's
Mhm.
a wise saying that goes like this. A real gentleman never discusses women. He's broken up with over how much tax he paid. Actually, is uh, this is a total lie. I
Mm.
just made it up. Sorry, but if there really were such a saying, I think that's one more condition for being a gentleman would be keeping quiet about what you do to stay healthy. A gentleman
Mhm.
shouldn't go on and on about what he does to stay fit. At least that's how I see it. うん、
Nice.
なんか、it's a very unique phrase. うん。So I
Yeah,
read the
yeah.
first
This
time. うん。
book is interesting.
う
Like,
ん。
it feels like the way he writes,
うん。
or at least the way it's translated, and
うん。
it just feels like he's writing the way he speaks.
う
He's
ん。
not writing like the written language. He's writing more
う
the
ん。
spoken language, but putting
うん。
that into a book, which I like that when authors do that in memoirs.
ああ、you like this so style?
Yeah, for memoirs,
うん。う
I
ん。
really enjoy memoirs.
う
So
ん。
when it's a memoir, I do like this style. But for fiction,
ああ、
not
memorize.
necessarily.
ああ、okay. Thank you so
Hmm.
much. Okay. After the next lesson, I'll talk more
Hmm.
detail these things.
Okay.
うん。
Yeah. Perfect.
And I want to share so it's work that really interests me. So I thought I'd like to join the book cafe event you are hosting.
What is it? We wouldn't say book cafe, we call it book club.
Book club. Okay. Book club.
Yes. Hmm.
Nice. And the last one, feedback and future plan. At the end of the lesson, you provided feedback, praising my ability to express themselves clearly and their overall good grammar. However, they struggled. They suggested that
Hmm.
uh, my expand expand.
That I should
I
expand.
should I should expand uh, their vocabulary to better articulate their thoughts. I appreciate the feedback I appreciate the feedback and discussing book like before the cafe get cold or uh, what I talking about when I talk about running in their next lesson. The
Yeah.
teacher agree and looked forward continuing their lesson, their discussions.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much.
Nice.
It's I prepared. Uh, that's all.
Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the Japanese book with
Mm,
the running one is really
mm,
interesting since I
mm,
think both of us run, right?
mm.
Like I think it's a really good and interesting book about how someone views running
Okay.
and stuff. Because I'm sure I view running like running
Mm,
means something very specific to me, and I'm sure
mm,
running means something very specific to you. But
mm.
I think
Yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah.
also
Mm,
a commonality with people who
mm.
enjoy running. Like there's something that we all have in common to want to go and run so many kilometers, you know? It's quite like
Uh,
I've tried to get my boyfriend, like he works out, but
mm,
I've tried to get
mm.
him to come running with me, just five
Just
kilometers.
mm, mm.
He's like, no, never.
Oh,
Like he can't. In his mind, it just seems like the worst thing in the
mm,
world.
mm,
But I have the personality to do running. For me, I'm by
mm,
myself. No one talks to me. I listen to my music. Great. I love that. I like to be alone.
mm. Great. Thank you for sharing. Wow.
Yeah.
It's your philosophy and running style.
Yeah.
It's
What's
amazing.
yours? What does running mean to you? I'm curious. Or how do you
So
view running?
talking by myself,
Hmm.
and so improve my passion and body.
Hmm.
So mm, and change the beautiful scenery and Japan has also seasonally. I like that. And
Yeah, I love
uh,
seasonal running too. It's the
uh,
best.
uh, yeah, I hope so. More good weather in Berlin.
Oh,
Yeah, go.
today it's 15
Uh,
degrees and sunny.
uh.
It's
Oh,
beautiful.
beautiful! Wow. What's plan
Yeah, I
after?
went running this morning. I
Oh,
ran at
oh,
6:30 a.m.
good job, Sibel. Amazing.
We're gonna keep
Good
going.
job.
Yeah, tomorrow
Yeah.
I'm gonna run, I think 10 kilometers. I
Oh,
think I'm gonna
ooh,
run. Hmm.
good.
Yeah, and it's gonna be 15 degrees tomorrow as well and sunny.
Mm,
So I'm gonna go in the afternoon and just I'm gonna go to there's like a forest near
mm,
my house. So
mm.
I'm just gonna go run in the forest and enjoy my running day. And I'm gonna wear like a short sleeve shirt. I can't wait.
Amazing. Okay. Thank
No
you for
more
sharing.
big jackets.
No more big jackets. Yeah. Bye bye. Bye. Okay.
Ciao. Adios.
Ciao.
We're done.
Last 30 seconds. Thank you for sharing this lesson. So we touched on some topics and reviewing some topics. Mm. Uh, I'll try the so rewrote sentence. Mm. It's a mashup so sentence. So I'll need these things. Okay. Thank you so much. So
Perfect.
see you
I'll
next.
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Have a good
Yes.
day.
Thanks. Enjoy your evening. Bye.